Greetings, folks! Back with another one. And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about why you shouldn't force yourself to listen to the stuff you don't like, why you shouldn't binge listen to metal. You know what I mean. So I got immediately I got that video idea from Buff Metal Justin. I didn't even watch that video, but I just saw the thumbnail and the video idea came into my mind. I mean, the idea to make this video came into my mind. I don't know, maybe he talked something different in that video, but yeah. So we get right into it. And what do I mean by binge listen to metal? So you're either getting into it or you're already a bit deeper into the genres or genre, I don't know, death or black metal, and you're like, oh, I haven't checked out that classic band, oh, I haven't checked out that underground band, oh, I haven't listened properly to that famous band, and stuff like that, you know. So, and then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go listen to them, and you realize you don't like them, but you're like, man, they're respected in the scene. I have to know every single bit of information about them. I have to know every single member, every single past member, every single gig they played, every single album, all of their songs. No, you don't have to do it, and it's okay to not like some classic bands. For example, or like some famous bands that everybody else does like. And I'm just gonna straight up admit it. You hate on me for how much you want, but I think Obituary and Bloodbath are hella boring, and I will not force myself to listen to them. I don't want to listen to them because they're just boring to me. I'm sorry, man, if you're a huge fan of these bands, but they are just boring to me. I'm just gonna admit it like that. So yeah, of course I'm not gonna go and force myself to listen to them because they're like essential death metal bands that everybody needs to know. Of course, everybody needs to know them, but you don't have to like or favorite or love every single famous or classic band, you know. So yeah, you can have your opinion and you can dislike some bands. So yeah, listen to a bunch of random bands or something like that will not give you respect either. So yeah, you shouldn't go and binge listen to a bunch of random bands and you're like, whoa, I know my shit. I know my shit, you know? You know what I mean? You don't have to do that. So, the point I'm trying to make in this video is to enjoy what you listen to. For example, you don't like that band that everybody else does like, and you think you're a weirdo because you don't like them. Like Obituary and Bloodbath, for example, because I don't like them and everybody else does. And, I will not force myself to listen to them just because everybody else does listen to them. I find them kind of boring, you know? And you have to enjoy what you listen to. So I'm just gonna go listen to bands I actually want to listen to, actually enjoy listening to, or some other bands, I never heard of. It's great discovering new bands, but when you're trying to do it purposefully, to discover a shitload of bands to, have a lot of knowledge and stuff. That's pretty cringe, man. You don't have to do that. And at the end of the day, if you listen to this kind of music long term, at some point you'll know a lot of stuff about it. I mean, you'll know a lot of stuff about it, so you don't have to force yourself right now to listen to a bunch of stuff. So yeah, if you don't like that band, of course, I think to not like a band, you should at least listen to one or two of their albums. But it's just kind of, you know, you can have your opinion, and you can have some different bands you like. Uh, yeah. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Join my Telegram channel. Link is down below in the description. Stay safe and cheers.